Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Bhool Bhulaiyaa 3. This is the latest installment in the Bhool Bhulaiyaa saga. Now, for those of you who don't know, Bhool Bhulaiyaa was originally starring Akshay Kumar, the very first one. That was more of a horror film. Since then, Bhool Bhulaiyaa 2 and now Bhool Bhulaiyaa 3, despite being standalone films, have been taken over by Kartik Aaryan and added more of a comedy element to the horror. Just like they have done with Stree and Stree 2, who have knocked it out of the park, but this film is a bit hit and miss. There are some good parts, there are some bad parts. Now, what I really like about the film is that there is a bit of suspense in it. It doesn't really keep you on the edge of your seat, but what I did like about it was the acting from Madhuri Dixit and Vidya Balan. Their first time acting together. Very, very strong performances. Kartik Aaryan brings that comedic element to his role and to his character as well. Tripti Dimri, all of you guys who probably don't know who she is, she was in Babi.2, played Babi.2 in Animal, and she's also done a few films since then as well. I felt her role was quite weak, and I don't think her character actually needed to be there much, shall we say. That, you know, her character wasn't really necessary to be there, so to speak. They could have saved that money they spent on her and potentially got, you know, a couple of extra people in for the music video as well, which I'll discuss in a second. Overall, I'd give this film probably a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I'd actually give it a 6 out of 10. Now, I'll tell you why I give it a 6 out of 10. The humour is funny when it wants to be. There is a gag about Netflix in there, which is great to see, because this film will be coming out on Netflix sooner or later. And there was also a few running gags about, you know, just Kartik Aaryan being comedic element and how he's a fake, you know, a fake Baba, basically, should we say, performing exorcisms and things like that as well. How he does it for money, but eventually he is scared himself when it comes to real ghosts and stuff like that. But eventually does help out. There is a bit of a twist at the end, which I will not mention what it is, for those of you who actually do want to see the film. Now, coming on to the title track, which you have to wait till right at the end of the movie for. They could have stuck it somewhere in the film, but they didn't. They waited till right at the end. Now, with this particular song, as with the original one and the one before it, you have Kartik Aaryan, you have the original singer as well. But with this one, they've gone a bit further. They've got Pitbull and Diljit Dosanjh on the actual music track as well. But in the music video, they're nowhere to be seen. So I feel this is where I felt they could have saved Tripti Dimri's money by not including her in the film and just had the extra funds ready for potentially bringing Pitbull and Diljit in. I understand Diljit probably wouldn't be possible because of his tour, his worldwide tour right now. But if you're getting Pitbull on the song, why not try and get him in the music video as well? It would have been great for him to get exposure with Indian audiences, but in the end they didn't do that. They just got him on the song. But you guys let me know your thoughts on this. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.